All right, look like family. Hey, family. We're gonna wait for. All right, look like family. Hey, family. We're gonna wait for everyone to come on live. All right, outstanding. We're on what? Where it frozen? Okay, we're good. I hope we're good for a while. Hey guys, how you doing? Hello, hello. Come on in, coming on in. This is TikTok Live. TikTok Live. How's everybody doing? You can't really see too much. Oh man. Hey TikTok family. Oh, they tore that building down. They're building something new. Anyway, guys, hello TikTok family. Hey, hey, hey. This is Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold, aka Beast Mode Airborne. Where are my veterans? Calling all veterans on Veterans Live. Come on, thank you for chiming in, everybody, on your busy schedule. Good morning, good morning. It is now 0951 Eastern Standard Time, 0951 military time, basically 9:51 a.m. Hope you all having a great day. Just wanted to share some information with everybody. How many of you are veterans? Any veterans out there? In the Army, Air Force, Navy, and Marines, show your love, show your love. Any Army, Navy, and Marine Corps, Coast Guard. I don't care what the government said about the Coast Guard putting them on what you call Homeland Security. I don't care about that. They are still the part of the Navy. They're still part of National Defense because they protect our coast. Hope all is well, everybody. Hope all is well. My name is Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold, aka Beast Mode Airborne. I am a 100% disabled veteran, permanent and total. I'm also 100% veteran, unemployable. There's a difference between the two. What is the difference between unemployable, 100%, and permanent and total? Permanent and total means exactly what it says. What permanent and total, that means they can't take it from you. Once you rate it 100% permanent and total, they can't take it from you. If you are 100% unemployable, the moment the doctor said you are feeling better, the moment the doctor said you are now employable, they can reduce that down to 0 or reduce that down to one of your primary ratings that you have in your let's say your heart. Let's say your heart is 100%. Okay? And then somehow you have made improvements. Is noted because they checked, and every next thing you know, you woke up is down to 20%. That has happened. I have seen a lot of guys go through that. Okay, that is not fun. So what you want to do, if you're unemployable or you're got a rating that is unemployable, you want to make that bad boy permanent. Okay, so they can't take it from you. All right, that's the best way to go. Some people would say, well, I'm going to get you down to unemployability, and that's fine. Some people are at their retirement age who got some issues that's uncurable and unfixable. So they give them unemployability quick. But at the same time, be in mind, if you show any signs of improving, it can be reduced. Okay, just want to share that with you as an introduction. Okay, there's also, for those who have never been injured or have no injuries that's worth compensation, but they have very little income. There's also a pension program for veterans who got sick later on, but yet they're living below poverty, or they're homeless veteran. There is a pension program for them too. It's up to $1,500 a month. I just want to put that out. So why am I on this platform, guys? Because I have written a book for veterans and spouses and significant other. This is called The Art of Filing for Veterans Disability Benefits. What this book entails, I just want to share information with you because I'm finding out, I helped a lot of guys get 100% disability. I helped a lot of guys get 50% disability with no charge. They're friends of mine. I sat down with them. I sat 12 to 18 hours with them to help them with the wording, looking through their medical records. I look at their medical record. I can say, okay, you didn't apply for this. You didn't apply for that. Guys, I want to encourage you, look through your medical records and you will find there's something in there worth filing for compensation. Okay, so I looked at a few friends. I helped them out. I had one guy get 300%. Another one just got upgraded to 50%. He was 40%. We are peeling that. We're going to get that, make sure that gets upgraded beyond 50%. The other ones we have help. Young lady I had help. She never filed for disability. She served in the Army back in the 70s. She was, and then never knew that she can get any type of disability. Lived a struggle life, and I helped her file, and she got 50% disability plus back pay real quick. And to her amazement, she received over 50% based on that payment. She probably getting a little bit more now, but she was able to purchase a home. She was able to obtain a vehicle. At first, she couldn't get that, and she was struggling, paying, living on ends meet, just on Social Security disability. That wasn't enough. So I'm here to tell you guys, if you're living off Social Security disability and you're a veteran and you never try to file for disabilities, I'm encouraging you to file compensation. I don't care if you serve downrange. I don't care if you serve. You serve, period. You serve, period. I don't care if you get a scratch and it turns green. You file for disability claims on that, okay? You file for disability claims on that today, all right? I just wanted to say that this book covers a lot of information. Covers a lot of information, guys, on how to file for disability. This book is also available on Amazon, okay? If you go to Amazon.com, type my name, Antonio Arnold, or The Art of Filing for Veterans Disability. It goes step by step how to file for disability, the forms that you need, your DD from DD 214 to your Army, Air Force, or Navy or Marine profile. If you have a Marine profile under the Department of the Navy profile for that, then you should add that as part of your evidence. Okay, let me share something now. And it goes through the process, the step-by-step process. It goes through what we call the pain of filing for disability benefits. It's hard. It takes time, but it's worth it, okay? It can make a difference from 0% of nothing to 100%, which is $4,000 a month. It's up to you, okay? Compensation-wise, if you just want to file for compensation, not for compensation, but for pension, and you're living on Social Security disability, you're living off, and you're homeless, or you're not homeless, but you're struggling, but you didn't get injured while you're active duty, but as a result, post-active duty or post-time of service, and you're starting to show some issues, or maybe some PTSD, or some issue that is not compensatable, you file for pension. You file for that pension, okay? If you can't get anything else, file for that pension. That's up to $1,500 a month. How I know? Because I got qualified for that, and you cannot have both. You cannot have both. You cannot have pension, and you cannot have, I'm sorry, I can't hardly read. You cannot file for pension, receive pension, and compensation at the same time. A lot of people didn't know that. So if you're a veteran and you want to get both, and you think you can get both, it's not going to work. If you're a veteran and you think you can get 100%, you can get 200% disability with 100% unemployability, and then you also get permanent total and say, hey, I got $8,000 a month. You're not going to, that doesn't work. You only get one or the other. Okay? And let's say you start off with 100% unemployability and they upgrade you to 100% permanent total. That's still 100%, $4,000, up to $4,000 a month. That's it. That's just how it works. I'm trying to get all the questions answered before it's asked. Also, if you're retired and you're 100% total, permanent total, then you get a prorated amount for your disability. You get a prorated disability amount because you got retirement. You can't get full-fledged military retirement and disability at the same time. Why are we here? What is this? My wife kidnapped me. Help! She's taking me places I don't want to go. I'm just kidding. Leave the car running if you don't mind. And here's your purse. Okay, there you go. You got the part? Okay, now, like I was saying, you cannot double dip 100%. You can't get 100% double dip. You can get a portion, you get your retirement, but you get a portion minus the portion that's prorated on your disability. Now, only time you get a little bit more if you're rated up 50% or more disability compensation, okay? So you want to read the regulations on it. It's in my book. It's not in this book, but per se, it's in this book. Yes, it is. It's in this book, but it's also in this book too, which is the more that has more information in it. This is the hardcover. It covers some more information in detail. This one covers obtaining disability, how to apply and obtain disability, okay, up to 100%. It also covers a couple other things, such as let's see what we got here. Resources, got resources. Let's see what else I got here. I didn't put that. Oh yeah, Q&A, product Q&A. If you have a VO, let's see. If you have a veteran service officer, that person is going to charge a fee. This book right here, make sure that you apply for what you need before you go to the VSO and before you go to an attorney. Attorney charges 25 or 24% up front. Up front after your case, when you win your case. So whatever you get, yeah, I see a Mega 2024. Whatever you obtain, thank you, I appreciate it. Airborne. Whatever you obtain, almost lost my train of thought here. When it comes to VA disability benefits, you want to make sure all your documentation is in place. This book guides you how to fill it. If you're a spouse, this book is a treasure for you. It'll help you help your spouse fill out the form. You can fill out the form in their behalf and say as you're doing it in their behalf to help them get their things they need. Now, that being said, let's go over to the next book. And I read two other books in regards to VA disability benefits. This one in particular is my maximum right here. And why I call it a maximum, why is it so big? Because it has so much more information than this one. This one's on Amazon for $15. If you got any if you got Kindle or Kindle Amazon Unlimited, if you got Kindle, it's $9.99 for electronic. If you got Kindle's Unlimited, this book is free. Book's free if you got Kindle Unlimited. Okay, so if you want this book for free, you got to go to have a Kindle Unlimited account with Amazon. Now this one right here have so much more. That's why I call this the bonus book, because this book covers what veterans don't have. I have talked to veterans. All right, Blue Flame. Veterans who don't have access to any equipment, who can't walk. And they don't know what they apply for. Their doctor of primary care didn't tell them, and nobody tells them. So I'm going to tell you. This book not only covers how you apply for veteran disabilities, but also for grants. And I'm going to share with you what these grants are. Now, has anybody ever had a shower or need a shower where they can have access to use a shower? I mean, it is almost, if you got a problem, you got arthritis in your legs, you got back surgery, you got spinal injuries, it's impossible to step in the shower in a traditional tub, okay? It's impossible. But I'm going to show you a picture. This is my shower beforehand. I hope y'all can see it. This is the old one. I don't know if they can see it that well. That's how it was before I utilized the grant to upgrade it to this one. I hope I can hold it steady. See the armbar, the grab rails? Some of y'all need grab rails. The old one doesn't have any grab rails. So if you slip and you're about to fall, you have nothing to grab on the traditional showers that they make now in some of the homes. With this grant, you only have grab rails. You'll also have an adjustable shower. So adjustable shower head go up and down. If you're in the walker, you can walk in with your walker. You can, because you're gonna have a ramp, and then you sit down and shower and lower the shower head right where you can reach, where there's no problem. Okay, you're in a wheelchair, you can take a shower that way too. It's wide enough where you can do it. I mean, some bathrooms you can take the old tub out and put a brand new shower unit that allows you to roll your wheelchair in. That grant is called a HISA grant, and this book right here covers in detail about this HISA grant. How do I know? Because I utilized it. I took advantage of the HISA grant. Does it require some paperwork from you? Yes. Does it require some paperwork from your primary care physician? Yes. What are they? Read my book. Read my book. Okay? It goes into details about how to apply and obtain those HISA grant benefits. Okay? So that way you can take advantage of that. Okay? Because I'm here to tell you guys, there's nothing that, if you're a veteran, there's no reason for you as a veteran, especially if you're 100%, should have the care, receive the care and the quality of life that you deserve. And you have a spouse, a family member, a grandfather or uncle who's disabled, in a wheelchair, still able to live at home. There's no reason why you can't get the help you need. No reason at all. Okay? What else? What else that the VA has that you don't know about? I'm about to share it with you. Hold on. There's a lot of pages here. I already showed you the bathroom upgrade. I shared some case studies. I've done a lot of research, guys, and plus my own experience. So you learn from me, from hands-on. But also, many of you may need a kitchen upgrade. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. You may need a kitchen upgrade, because that's available to veterans too. You may be in a wheelchair or a walker and you can't reach certain cabinets, or you need access so you can get up to your countertops. Well, through the program, through the VA, and the information in this book that's short, save you some time, you can apply for this grant and they'll remodel your kitchen to where your cabinets are right here, but it can lower it down right here. Or you may not, okay, I'm in a wheelchair or a what do you call that thing? Oh man, now like, what do you call that chair? Scooter, and I need to back up. I can't have access to my countertop. Well, through this grant program, you will be able to have access to your countertop, make your own meals, wash dishes, so forth, because your cabinet's going to be upgraded and altered. Okay, they're going to be changed so where you can fit. So you can have the quality that you deserve. You may need a cabinet that's on top that need to be able to lower itself down. So that's through that program, through the HISA grant program, through the grant program, through the VA. There's grants out there available that will have contractors come in to remodel your kitchen where it's good fit for you as a veteran, whether you be in a wheelchair, a walker, or a scooter. They'll make it accessible. You may be paralyzed and you need equipment so you can get out of bed. So you can, somebody ring the doorbell and open the door and you say, come on in. Your door will automatically open and close, okay, by your command. You can open and close the door for where you are. You may be completely paralyzed or bedridden. But let's say you want to have access to the other room, where that's a way that this equipment will pick you up out of bed, move you to the other rooms where you have access to your house, okay? These things are all available to veterans. A lot of veterans don't know. So I just want to share just a little bit about that. What other? HVAC. Anybody have, veterans have an air conditioning broke down, you have to pay a lot to have that HVAC repair or replace that air conditioning unit. And the air conditioning unit go up to $10,000 to $12,000, okay? Repairs can cost you thousands of dollars. I mean, a compressor can go out, element can go out, the part of the refrigeration could be had a small leak. That could be very expensive, especially in the hot heat of summer, okay? So even if you're in the winter, your heat pump goes out. What are you going to do, veterans? There's a grant for that. And let me see here. And it's on my book. There's grant opportunity for veterans who have heating, air conditioning systems that their life depends on, that breaks down, which the VA can fix or replace. That's in this book. Okay? It's on the 8x10 book with the bonus. Look for the bonus, okay? You gotta look for the bonus. It's on Amazon, okay? Same title, or you just type in my name, Antonio Arnold, you'll find it all there. But I had a friend of mine, I know now knowing what I know now, if any of my AC units, my HVAC units break down, instead of me dishing out thousands of dollars, and I need it, I really do. Guess what? I know I can feel good, and you should feel good too, as a spouse, as a veteran, or as a significant other, that you're veteran, or you as a veteran, or as a spouse of a veteran, can relax to know that these benefits are available. Your air conditioning, HVAC breakdown, you don't have to panic. You just contact the contact information that I have on my book, okay, in my book. What else? Home generators. What about where Florida brothers and Alabama brothers and sisters at? Where's my New York brothers and sisters? Because it hit New York too. It may hit New Jersey. Hurricanes are known to hit Virginia. I'm in Virginia. We lose power all the time. Okay, you may live in an area that loses power, and you may depend on what as CPAP. Okay, I depend on a CPAP to keep me alive, keep me from having a heart attack or stop breathing. I need my CPAP working all the time, regardless of the weather. Okay, you may need an oxygen machine that's running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like my dad, he had a heart monitoring machine that's connected to him while he's asleep. That monitor his heart, send data to the emergency, to the hospital, monitoring his heart, making sure if something happened, it goes. If the defibrillator will go off, they will get a signal, and they'll know what to do. Well, guess what? What will happen if your power goes out, and you need these equipment, the life-saving equipment? What's going to happen? How long will it take for the power to get restored? Sometimes power doesn't get restored for weeks. Well, through the VA program, through the grant program, there is a generator program, okay, for Generac. That way you can obtain a free generator, no charge, installation, full warranty for your home. You have to be at home, or if you're renting, you got to get the approval by landlord, okay, in writing. So, guys, why are you yelling? I don't know. Some people can't hear. I got bilateral hearing loss, guys. And then sometimes I don't know that the microphone is working properly, and sometimes it don't. But the more important thing is that veterans need this, okay? You need this. I served 22 years in between the Army and the Air Force, DD-214 deep, and I served in a lot of branches within the Army with a lot of MOS and in the Air Force. So, you know, I don't know. Somebody talking about stolen valor. I don't know what they're talking about. You know, they may be a stolen valor, but I earned mine. And plus I'm airborne qualified. Anyway, these things are for veterans, okay? You earned the right to get these benefits if you're a veteran, okay? If you're a veteran and you're a spouse of a veteran who is a veteran, maybe who had dementia, he may not be able to move. I know veterans who are unable to communicate, and they have a power of attorney. Make sure you have a power of attorney, and make sure you have a, what is that other thing called? Oh, man. I can't remember what it is, but anyway, that's not important. That'll be it for another day. But make sure you have a power of attorney to get things done while you are alive now. So if you had to go to the emergency room, or you're unable to communicate what your desires are, your spouse can convey that desires to your caregiver without having to go through a lot of headaches like my mom did with my dad when he got sick during COVID. And he didn't have COVID. He's had dementia and cancer. You know, that's pretty much what it was. But you need to know these things, guys. So I just want to share that with you, so that way you'll be up to snuff in case something happens. And also these benefits, you know, generators, you know, to cost tens of thousands of dollars, $11,000. These bathroom upgrades can cost you over $18,000. You know, you need these grants, and there's a way to do it that this book covers, because there's no other book like it. And I just wanted to share that information with you. Now, some of my books are free if you're on Kindle Unlimited on Amazon. Take advantage of that. But if you want it more detailed, of course, you'll see the other book, especially the hardback. This have the most information. Please take advantage of that as well. Resources. I'm giving you a resource. You need a ramp for your car. You need a van. There's a grant for that, up to $25,000 to do upgrades on your vehicle so you can drive. You may not have your limbs, so guess what? You need the ability to get in your vehicle and still drive it. There's guys who have no limbs that can drive their car just as good as the person who got limbs, and that's for real. But in order to obtain these equipment, you got to apply for these grants. All right? And if you don't know, you don't know. What else? What else we got? Let's see. This is available. I have a friend of mine at the VA who the wife had to get somebody to carry him down the stairs. And he had to she had to carry his wheelchair down the stairs. And I asked him, okay, let me ask you something. Are you renting or are you buying or mortgaging? She said they're mortgaging. I said, you know, you can get a ramp, or you can obtain a stair glide to get up and down the stairs, because the bedroom's upstairs. So if you get a stair glide, it can save you so much problems. You can wheelchair up to the stair glide, ride down, and it's totally free from the VA. And they didn't know that was available. So just think about it. All jokes aside, it is available. Let me show you here through this book. Let's see. I put a lot of information. I'm just going to show you, because I have a stair glide. So if you know someone in need of a stair glide, please apply. Or if you don't know how to apply, read this book. Because they're not going to, I'm telling you, VA is not going to volunteer this information. Now, if you got a good VA representative, they're going to tell you where all these things are available. So please take advantage of every opportunity to obtain a stair glide. You need one, get one. Okay, you got a upstairs in your house that you need access to your bedroom upstairs, which is also your bathroom. Please get the stair glide. If you live in an apartment, get permission to put a stair glide unit right near your upstairs. Let's say you're on the second floor. Make sure they're allowed to get one, because you can get an outside stair glide and you're in a wheelchair. You need one. You definitely need one. Okay, because sometimes you can't rent. There's no first floor available, so you definitely need a stair glide to get you up to the floor that you need, so you can have access to your home and you don't have to be homebound. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me. All right, and if you are a hunter, let's talk about hunting. Let's talk about tax exemptions. Now, did you know if you are 100%, now in some states it's 70%, and Texas, I know it's 70% last time I checked. So if you're in Texas, please confirm or deny it, or just let me know if it's still in play that way. But I know in Texas, if you're 70%, you get some tax exemption. If you're 100%, there's some tax exemption in Texas. Virginia, if you're in Virginia, your property tax and your residential or primary residence, and I want to make sure this is understood. If you're a primary residential, you're tax exempt. You have to apply, show that you're 100% through your documentation, take it to your to your city council, your city administration office or county administration office. Go to your treasurer, take the documents to them, and of course the book tells you to, and you fill out the form and you leave that document. They'll confirm, and that will allow you to be tax exempt. If you're paying property taxes and you're 100% disabled, you should not be paying property tax at all. Freedom is subjective to a healthy mind. Okay, I understand that, but what does that have to do? Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for your comments. But also, let's see, Arizona, you get up to $4,100 in tax exemption. You're in Alaska, you get up to $150,000 in tax exemption. If you're in California, you get a full 100% tax exemption in your home. Florida, 100% tax exemption. And I'm going for my book here. And Texas, of course, 100% tax exemption. But also in reference to your automobiles, if you're in Connecticut, you're 100% disabled, you're eligible for 100% tax exemption. Well, in a lot of cases, if you already paid, they'll give you a reimbursement on that. But from that point on, it's tax exemption. You don't pay it. And you also you're responsible to let your bank, your mortgage company knows, and you send that same paperwork. That way they will not accidentally escrow property taxes from escrow of your mortgage. Your mortgage should go down significantly. Okay, North Carolina, I don't have anything on North Carolina, but I'm quite sure it's the same deal. But you might want to get with your city official in North Carolina and Wisconsin about the tax exemption. I just put a few here right off the bat, so that way you'll know it's available. You're 100%. There depends on their laws. You should be eligible for some type of tax exemption. There should be some tax exemption across the country, but each one I've learned is different. I mean, Oh yeah, I say Virginia, Illinois. Anybody in from Illinois? If you're from Illinois, it's a 100% tax exemption. I don't want to put a lot every state but top of the list because that will fill the book up. But I just want to put enough there, and that way you can do your research, do your own due diligence, and see for yourself. And have you got to file for every year for tax exemption? Sometimes that may be a good thing to do. Let them know. Well, not for the county, but for your mortgage company. Mortgage companies sometimes forget, and they would require you to update and let them know, hey, I'm still tax exempt. You send them the documents from your county to reaffirm that you're still tax exempt through your mortgage company. And that way you're not subject, because sometimes mortgage companies make mistakes, guys. I'm here to tell you they do, because they hit me a couple times. Sometimes I don't have to worry about year after year. I have to remind them. And there's sometimes, since we refinanced with this one, I have to constantly remind them every November, I am tax exempt. Here's my documentation, and here's my letter of exemption. Once you got that letter of exemption from your county, that's good enough. But sometimes you got to remind the mortgage company. Now, some counties and some states may do differently, that you have to contact them every year to reaffirm your 100% disability. Because some people, if you're 100% unemployable, which is temporary, not permanent, then that's subject to change, because you could be 100% today and 30, 40, or 50% tomorrow. Then you have to go back and start paying property tax. However, if you're permanent and total, you don't have to worry about that. But you still sometimes, depending on your administration, as far as your county and city, you may have to get a copy every year. It's up to you. But I know for mortgage companies that are very forgetful, you got to constantly remind them every year, and you got to send those documentation, even if it's the same one. You send them a copy of your eligibility, showing that you're 100%, and you send them a copy of the letter that they show that you're tax exempt. After that, you're good to go for a whole year. It's that simple. Any other questions? All right, Airborne. Thank you. Exactly. And a lot of times, yeah. And what I've done also, I have included the links or the website information. I include a lot of the requirements, so that way you know, and you can always cross-reference to say what to look. In this book, that's where I have plus in this book is true. Now, as far as your county, please go to their website. Okay, please go to their website. Okay, yeah. So yeah, tax exemption is a big deal. No need to give money away when you don't have to if you're on 100%. Of course, Texas is a little different. Of course, some counties like Alaska, some states are a little different. But overall, 100% is 100%. You don't have to pay. And that's a big savings, guys. Think about it. Every year that you don't have to pay, that adds back to you. So if you don't have to pay for property taxes that may cost you $1,800, $3,000 a year, or $800, $900, or $1,000 a year, it's a significant savings for you, and you deserve that. So if you have a spouse that's disabled and we're 100% disabled, get your documents, take it down to the county clerk, to the county treasurer, and let them know that you're 100% total, your spouse is 100% total and permanent. Or let them know they're 100%, period. Send that document to it. You can go online to MyHealth, to va.gov, print that document, and make sure they get that information, okay? So what else do we have? What else did I not cover? And of course, references. It's right here. I'm not going to leave you out without knowing. In some places, I have taken the liberty of putting their website on there too. Now, let's talk about hunting license and fishing license. We all, those who love us, who love to fish. Amen. I agree. The more one knows, the more they are able to assist those that are seeking information. Exactly. That's why I was led to do this. I mean, I spend a lot of time helping veterans in my locality. Some people I don't even know. Some are friends of a friend. And I spend countless hours with them, countless days. helping them apply for benefits, helping them to look through their medical records. And I find things that they have not considered that it was on their medical records they did not know, were not aware of. Sometimes we forget. I mean, 10 or 20 years out from active duty or during the time of incident, we're not aware that we're entitled. And some things can cause, like chemical exposure, can cause other issues. Can cause other issues within our, like your heart disease. Those who have been exposed to burn pits, some of you who have been exposed to hazardous material. I have constantly worked with hazardous material all the time. I have worked with hazardous material while I was in the Air Force. I have worked with exposed to hazardous material while I was in the Army. It's just how it is. I mean, there's always a chance that you're going to be some type of exposure, and you want to be aware of that. But again, back to fishing and hunting. How many of y'all like to fish and hunt? How would you like to fish? For free. Go freshwater and saltwater. I'm on the East Coast, so I can go fresh and saltwater. My license is paid for life. If you're 100%, you don't have to worry about a hunting license. And I'm going to read this to you. Let me read this to you. I got some states represented here on the fishing license side. Let's see here. Hunting license, Commonwealth of Virginia. Now, this is from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Disabled veterans with 100% service-connected disability ratings are eligible to obtain free lifetime hunting license within the Commonwealth of Virginia. I can't speak for other states, but I know for Commonwealth of Virginia you can. The license covers various hunting activities and is wonderful benefit for those who have served. Now, for Alabama, if you're living in Alabama, I did put Alabama, Maryland, New Jersey, and Ohio on this one. So I do them at random. If you're living in Alabama, Alabama offers a special hunting license for $2 plus the issuance fee. So instead of paying, whatever that fee is in Alabama, you pay $2. If you live in Maryland, it provides a complimentary lifetime license for 100% service-connected disabled veteran. So if you're living in Maryland, then your license is lifetime and it's free. Okay. New Jersey offers also a free hunting and fishing license, permit, and stamps for honorably discharged residential veterans with any degree of service connection disability. So if you live in New Jersey, that's awesome, and you got whether it be 10%, and it says any degree of service disability, and I got it from, let me see, number 4, the Division of Wildlife Disabled Veteran Form, POW, 5-year free. I mean, that's amazing in New Jersey. So it's 5 years. Okay, that's not bad. Anybody from New Jersey? Let me see here. Any comments? We're still a team. There are people who think there is a time limit on filing for. Exactly. I am in agree with you because I'm not going to get into politics either right now. That's another platform. That's another conversation, but I want to talk about veterans benefit. But yeah, a lot of guys thought it would be unlimited. Some people, I thought when I first came off active duty the first time, I thought I have like 30 days to file, or if I wasn't injured or anything showing, 10 years is the cutoff. And I missed out on disabilities for years, and because I didn't know. But once I know, I make sure to get the information out. And I make sure, like right now, a platform like this, I'm sharing information, and you can confirm or deny. You can confirm and verify and confirm, like we always say in the civil service. We always want to verify and confirm. So I encourage each and every one of you to confirm, verify, and confirm what your state offers for veterans. Okay, especially for the hunting license. Grants is grants. Okay, grants is grant, and the HISA grant, the HEROES grant, there's a lot of grants out there, guys. Your state has a grant. Each and every state has a grant program for veterans. You just got to know where to go. This book I painstakingly put together covers a lot of information. I may have missed maybe one or two, but I try to cover as much as possible to help our fellow veterans. So I hope it'll be helpful to you. If you live in Ohio, you get a 5-year life-free license for eligible residential disabled veterans. Maryland, of course, in Maryland, let's see. But anyway, that should be, I think that should be it. And of course, there's some pictures of me to verify that I am not a stolen valor. Hey, I have served. I got photographs of me on duty, and I've done a number of my Air Force uniform and my Army uniform when I went through basic training. And you can't deny this. You can't deny that. Airborne qualified, my awards, my rank. I also got a direct commission. I was a lieutenant at one time. I was a captain at one time. You know, life happened. And of course, those who don't believe I was serving in the Air Force, that's me. And I was a staff sergeant in the Air Force. So I've been there, done that. And this picture says it all. So there ain't no stolen valor here. But one thing I do believe in is helping my fellow veterans. Okay? And I helped a lot of guys without compensation. I put a lot of man hours into there because I wanted to help. I wanted them to reach their full potential. I wanted to make change lives. And now, like one told me, man, you need to put a book together. Put a book out there. And that's what I did. And this is my way to help veterans. So you got a choice. This one's 15. You get the step-by-step, same information, but it doesn't go into the bonus feature, which shows the different grant programs. This one covers all the grant programs. This one covers maybe one or two, but it covers the same information as applying for a disability and how it can help you. So with that, guys, I'm so glad each and every one of you chime in. And I'm so glad that many of you showed me some love. I appreciate your time. I appreciate each and every one of you for your service. I appreciate each and every spouse or significant other for helping each and every veteran. I mean, being there to help with to be the supporter while the veterans, the soldier, airman, or Marine, or Navy was just doing their jobs. So we're out here to do our jobs and try to, secure our country. And I'm a great appreciation for every branch of service. Yeah, we used to have some what do you call rivalries back in the days, but we're all one team, one dream, and our dream is for a great nation, to make this nation one of the greatest nations on the planet. Exactly. Now, veterans, I'm glad you mentioned that. I also mentioned a veteran service officer. They are here to help. A lot of them. Now, some of them they charge. I worked at the VA. I used to work at the Veterans Hospital, and I have helped service a lot of veterans. Learned a lot, done a lot for veterans there, done a lot for veterans as a volunteer myself. So yeah, VSO, they're there to help you. There's a lot of VSO programs available, and then some may not go into full debt. I mean, there's a lot there. But unless you know for yourself, you don't know what to ask for, it's right here in the book. I cover it in the book. So look at it as a benefit for you too. It doesn't cost you that much. Anyway, for the time and effort to read. And that way you can sit with your VSO or your auxiliary. And then many of you might want to go and hire an attorney. But to hire an attorney, you make sure you know what you're asking for. Make sure your documentation is squared away, because they're going to ask for all that stuff. What better way before you go to your attorney, you have all your stuff squared away. This book tells you step by step what to do. So when all your stuff is squared away, then you have a packet to give to them and say, here it is. It saves them time. It saves them time on research. It saves them a lot of unnecessary work, where it helps streamline the time. So the stuff they're going to ask, this book already covers it. It always tells you where to go and how to obtain those information. Now, once you go to the VSO, you sign that little power of attorney authorizing them to obtain your medical records, or to your auxiliary to obtain your medical record on your behalf, like a power of attorney, or your attorney to get the same thing, power of attorney. They already have it in the. I have saved a lot of people a lot of time and headaches. So, yes, VSO are great. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row, because you may miss something. And that's what this book is all about. To help you, give you that jump start. All right? So, guys, you all have a great evening. Thanks for joining in. I really appreciate you and everyone's time. It is now 10:35 hours, so I think I've been here long enough. You all have a most wonderful day. Until next time we meet, we'll talk about something new. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your chiming in and your comments. May God bless you. May God bless America. This is Reverend Dr. Antonio Arnold, a.k.a. Beast Mode, Airborne, out.